Today, during mid conversation, I happened to know that someone sticked around with my first company till now. So it's been like 8 years, and it made me wonder my own career choices whether I did it right or wrong. So I've come up with some analysis to share it with you so that you can make a conscious decision for your own career. The first thing which I asked after knowing that information was, do you know his paycheck? Because the first convincing thing which comes to job hopping is that okay, I'm earning like 100% more, why would I stay with the same company? The answer which I got was obviously I don't know the paycheck. That was so I was like okay, it made me like question in deep. So obviously job is not only paycheck because now I don't have a job. So it made me wonder, it's not only paycheck, what else? Then I did convince myself saying that okay, because of job hopping, I did get multiple opportunities with different projects with different job cultures, so that it have upskilled my overall skill, obviously in terms of soft skill and in terms of my technical skill as well, compared to a person who stayed with the same company. Because I know if you're going to stay in the same company, ideally you'll be in a same project, a long-term project. If you're going to be in your long-term project, what happens is you develop the project skill. Obviously you'll know the in and out of the project and you will be the good person in your project. But is the project skill transferable? No. The technical skills and the soft skills which you're going to learn is even more transferable to the other company. Even today, if you ask me to attend an interview and to survive in a new environment, I'll figure it out because I have done it for the past 3 times. I know I can do it this time as well. If I had stayed in the same place only, like I right out of college, I went to my first company, and if I've stayed then only there, that that thing to attend interview and to like be in a new environment, because like when you're right out of college, when I was right out of college, I had my peer group with me during every step of the way. Then I did learn, like it was not like just I was dropped into the pond. It was like slowly and carefully I was released in my first company, and they'll pamper you like anything. If it is like a big company, they'll do. And speaking of which, we do have that belonging if you're staying in the first company. And my first company is the longest time I stick through. That is not only the reason, but we also just trust you and give you first job. So many things come into picture. The sense of belonging to that company happens only if you're going to stick with the company. I feel that is an disadvantage. If you're going to job hop, you will feel no places like it belongs to you, and it'll be like you are in a business in itself. Your career itself is business, and I trust by that. Like my career is a business, so I need to upskill myself. Being loyal to the company is fine. I don't know, maybe along the way since I got layoff, I feel like that. I don't know, but loyalty, how far the company is loyal to us depends on the situation. So it's better to have our skills updated. That's it. Simple as that. And then the other disadvantage is, yeah, uh, missing out on cross streams. Like I remember one of the conversation from the like I said, from the college path, people who I met from colleges after joining my first company. I did have a conversation with him, and he said that he had the opportunity to cross train, which I was trying to do for a very long time outside. I was not able to. Why would they train someone outside us? They're going to train in-house person. What happened with him is that his skill became outdated in the project, so they trained him and they put him in another like another skill within the same project. So those kind of opportunities you will miss out because you will not be in good relationship with TL or managers without like that long time, without spending that time. How can you expect someone to do you a favor? Doing cross team is favor because they are going to hire you for a specific skill, so they expect you to fill that role, and it's just they want that. That's a sad truth. And then um last, an important disadvantage. Before you leave, I have something important to share as well regarding this job hopping, so I'll request you to stick around. The thing is, multiple job hopping within a reduced span of time will alarm the future recruiters because they want to know whether you will stick around. So we need to convince them. It's not like convincing. We need to show them that we will. Speaking of which, when is the right time to stick around and when is the right time to job hop? This is a common question which rises in our mind every time. It's like people usually say that 1 year mark, but I did job hop within months and I was able to land in another opportunity and they didn't even question why did you like switch within months. As far as I could remember, they didn't switch. Sorry, they didn't ask it. So that months, that year mark, all those things doesn't even matter. I would say the right time to switch is the right time for you, because in my case, my first job hopping was because of layoffs. My second job hopping was I had my health issues, so I had to do it, and my health issue escalated, and I happened to do it. I wish I had planned this job hopping a little more. Like I need not wait for the verge to just switch. Even with my layoff, I was in bench and I couldn't get projects. So that was like picking up the signs, like those signs, and just planning a career and see, okay, this is the right time to switch. Like instead of they telling us, if we make the decision, that would be like, I feel that would be a better place to be in, because we wouldn't miss out on bonuses, all these things which I said earlier. Because of my health issue, when I switched, I did miss out like good chunk of my salary, like 10% of my annual income. I couldn't sustain through it because of that. Because of that, I missed it out, and many such things. So I would say don't push yourself for that specific mark if you don't like some company, and if you, it's not like liking, not liking. If you don't feel that you fit in for your aim, let's say your aim is to make money, that's also fine. That's your aim. If you're going to make, if you're in that phase of a career, like if that company doesn't fit in, it's okay to switch even months. And then the second phase is like if you're in a phase where you're going for skill, that didn't fit in, you can switch. I was pushing it longer than I should have. I regret it a lot. I don't want you to do that. So that's the thing. And the second thing is you can do it at the start of the career, like for an IT career, like up to, I would say, compared to your personal life. If you're like in your personal life, if there is more change, oh yeah, it makes me remind of my friend's word, and she's a woman, and obviously she's a woman. The thing I'm coming to say is, she said after marriage, like I am like in, while she was looking like in arrange, she was looking for arranged marriage, and that time she said that I want my job to be secure. I'm not looking for any change in my job because I want one part of my life to be stable, so that when the other part is like when I'm venturing into like new place, like new person, like everything, at least I'll have that one side of my life stable. So that it makes sense, and it does make sense even more for me now being independent visa. Like every aspect of my life changed, and some days I'm not so happy about it. Mm, like being independent visa, searching for a job and everything. So yeah, maybe like next topic, I feel like um, let me talk about how I navigate the career grief while being independent visa. Yeah, let's see. The other day, the other day while I was coming in lift, I heard two friends talking about job and then like talking about manager, basically whining about that manager, and it made me feel that I miss out on those things. I remember speaking to my friend about all those stuff, and I kind of, I don't, I'm definitely going back. It's not like, but it's doing it once. I know it's not easy, but it's doable. But I don't know. It's tough. It's tough not to have work. Of course, that's why talking to you help. Thank you. Thank you for if you are listening. I just want to know I'm really very grateful for you.